You're watching the weekly Wednesday What's Up, 20,000 subscribers strong. Let's go celebrate at a love hotel. Nah, I'm just kidding. I ain't got money for that.
Oh, my wiener.
Hey, what's up everybody? Akasan here, and you're about to watch the weekly Wednesday What's Up, a section of my channel where I tell you everything about my life in 1 week, or at least some of the good stuff. I'm putting my shoes out here because it's about that time to enjoy the sunset. Today's actually kind of a hazy day, a little foggy as well. Damn. I need to clean that area. You know, like a while ago I threw up, like months ago over here, because the bathroom was being occupied at the time, and so I threw up like over in this dirt patch like area. I need to wash that out actually, because yeah, I don't think it anyways. So yeah, it's actually feeling really good today because it was really hazy earlier today. I mean, very humid today. I'm so drained right now. I'm gonna have to start buying Pocari Sweat, which is like a Gatorade, Japanese Gatorade. I'm gonna have to start buying that and drinking that instead of water every day. Like I drink like a 2-liter bottle of water every day, and I have been for a long time. And those of you that have been with the channel for some time have known, especially with my health problems with kidney stones, like I drink a good amount of water every day. So anyways, but I think I'm gonna have to switch over to like something that like the Gatorade type of stuff to replenish me a little bit better. Like I've been yawning. Like it's so hard to stay awake in my classes. I was talking to somebody about this, and it has something, I think it has something to do with my brain is just bored. Like, I'm not bored of doing the job. It's just that it's hard to stay entertained, I guess, interested. When you're dealing with like 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, and like you're just waiting for them to answer a question, and the air conditioning is like on like crazy, and you're just waiting, and you're sitting there waiting, and you're repeating the same stuff, you like same song, same material for like a whole year now. It gets kind of like redundant, right? And you know, like sometimes I'm just waiting for these, like it's so hot and you're sweating, and I just start like nodding off like that, and I gotta stand up, walk around. It's really difficult, especially the writing class. That's the hardest. Like I teach a writing class as well, and you know, you're just sitting there watching kids. You know, they're good about it. They're very quiet and trying to patiently watch, but you know, after standing for like 3 or 4 hours at my you know, doing other type of jobs at elementary schools, then traveling, then having lunch, and then after lunch start those writing classes, you get that food coma, and you're just, but you know, like I said, I can't get into the energy drinks. I'm trying to cut all of that shit out like hard, like, because I think that's one of the reasons I'm actually gaining weight, opposed to losing it. It will, you know, I'm not going out as much partying anymore, so that's another thing. Well, there's a point I was gonna make about this, but now I feel so much better now. It's crazy. I really think it's like, it's the air conditioning, like, and I tried opening the window, but it's so humid out here, guys, like at times during the day, especially in that one room I work in, that it's just too much. You have to, I understand why they have the air conditioning on, and I'm just drinking water. Shit is crazy though. I feel so much better now. I'm tired though. I'm tired, but I feel like I'm not getting enough sleep still. I mean, I'm getting like 6 hours, but I should go to sleep earlier. But it's just that it's the window of getting those reactions out and having them ready. And you know what I have been doing at this point now is I get a few reactions, like 2 or it depends if I'm doing a TV show or not. But I get a few reactions out there, okay. And for my nighttime, which is for the majority of my audience, America's morning time. Then the other ones, I leave the other ones to render or whatever. And when I wake up, first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is either they're ready or they haven't been uploaded yet, or they finished rendering overnight, especially the longer ones. They finished rendering overnight, so then I save them and I start processing them, and I basically start uploading them. The first thing I do when I take a piss or something early in the morning, before I start taking a shower and getting ready for work, is I upload it to YouTube. So then by the time I'm about to leave, either it's ready to go, or I have time to fill in the description, tags, all that, or I have to actually do it from my phone. Like tomorrow I'll be taking the subway, so in all likelihood I'll have a few of them that I'll have to manually release and publish from my phone. Tends to be the way that's the best time I've noticed for everybody, for me to upload my nighttime and then my morning. So basically that while your day is going on, I'm sleeping in America. While your day is going on, I'm sleeping, but those videos are getting prepared and everything. So I try to shoot about 6 videos a night or so. It really depends. I have noticed, we've talked about rendering, is I've noticed that one of the reasons it's actually been taking a lot longer now is, it's kind of stupid, I didn't really think about this, but it's because of the fact that my camera has always shot 60 frames per second from the beginning. It's just that iMovie doesn't recognize 60 frames per second. So did I say 60 frames per minute earlier? But yeah, 60 frames per second? Actually, is it a minute or a second? Anyways, the point is, 60 frames per second. Yeah, FPS, yeah, 50 frames per second. The point is that my iMovie never recognized it at that time, so I never really thought about it. Now, going through Final Cut Pro, everything comes in exactly as it should be, true, almost as true. And then it takes time with transcoding or something like that. I might have to skip that step because I haven't really looked into it too much, how good. I know it's supposed to like optimize it or whatever, but I think it's actually wasting a lot of my time, especially for reaction videos, you know. There's a lot of reactors out there who are just uploading at 480 and whatever, so it's not really a big thing. I take that back. Like for a lot of people, that's a huge thing. Like I know I don't like watching videos in 480, and I was actually from the beginning I was uploading everything in 1080 until I talked to Ryan a while back during the Reactor Mania, and he was just kind of saying like, well, yeah, you know, he doesn't, because I asked him, I'm like, what, wait, you only upload in 720? And he's like, yeah, dude, like, he was like, Jeremy Johns only uploads in 720 as well. So once he told me that, I started thinking about it as well, and I'm like, okay, you know what, that would save me a lot of time as well to stop uploading in 1080. So that's why I stopped doing things in 1080, because at that point in time, especially with the GoPro and what iMovie was doing to my videos, there wasn't a big difference. Now, obviously, if I'm like in daytime sunlight or whatever, certain, like if I'm doing a Japan video or I'm outside, those upload to the fullest at 1080. But like reactions, like 720, 60 frames per second, I know a lot of you guys have really enjoyed those, and I enjoy watching them as well when my internet can handle it, which is really strange because recently YouTube has not been able to handle. It might also be the computer not being able to handle 60 frames per second so well. But the main thing I was going to tell you guys was I got distracted. The TV over there. 9th round of the boat race right now. But I think they this is coming from Tokyo or something like that. People are actually watching. You can't see it, but people are actually watching that screen, and it's something going on, I think, with the champion final, like it's a playoffs or whatever for the boat race, but it's just not here. But they're televising it here. The fuck was I talking about? 60 frames per second and videos. I don't know. It was something important. Was it? Maybe not, if I forgot about it already. But anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on with, that's the whole explanation about 60 frames per second and rendering and all that shit. So let's talk about the big thing. Damn, I just spent 9 minutes on something I can't even remember right now. What? So the big thing, and I'll make this one brief for the weekly Wednesday What's Up, because I think I'm gonna have to make another video anyways. But 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 subscribers. You know, part of me, I'm just like, whatever. Like, and I mean that in the most respectable sense. Like, it was never about the numbers for me so much. I have to make a disclaimer on that one. It's never been so much about the numbers for me. And I say this every time because this shit always gets fucking brought up on a daily, weekly basis on my channel, both good and bad, but particularly with bad because it's always used as a comparison tool. Like, oh fuck you, you're just jealous because you don't have such and such subscriber count or whatever. Or even when I'm making a joke with JRAR or whatever, like one time I was talking about how I got a video, like I beat him by 15 minutes or something. It was just so joking, but some of his subscribers or whatever were just like, yeah, look at his subscriber count, motherfucker, sit down. I was like, really? Come on, guys. Jesus Christ. So that's where it's always been. And obviously, you also know, if you're familiar with the channel enough, you know where a lot of that is brewing from, how ridiculously retarded that is. Because if I were Tyrone Magnus making that same video, people wouldn't be saying shit. And maybe he should have, or and he actually has made videos. Let's not get into that bullshit right now. But what I will say about that is that those that are making those type of comments are obviously not the ones watching the video, or they're not even getting the point of that video, which is fine because a lot of ignorant. There's a lot of ignorance. That's the one thing I will learn about. What I've learned about this, like the bigger the sub number gets, the more messy. Just the more like. I do sometimes miss those days when I was under 1,000 subscribers and it was just a casual thing for me, and it was sort of growing. I think it was before the 5K. It really was before, when I was around like 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. It was like, and I was just having fun uploading videos, and people were replying back and commenting, and every once in a while you get some dickhead who wanted to say something, but that's because they didn't know me so well. And now what I've noticed now at 20K is the fact that, and it's not really the 20K that are doing it, it's the attention that a growing channel gets, is that now people, specifically now, people think that they know me, and they know me well or whatever, or they know the channel well or whatever, and that gives them the right to just say whatever they want. Still hiding behind a computer, but they feel like that because it's more personal or whatever, or I'm more in the spotlight more, they want to just say more shit. Just easily say more shit, like for example, what was some stupid shit I read the other day, on the Dash EP, the Ghetto Chef one, the Ghetto Chef, there's someone, like, I think I made a quick comment, I believe, about how, like, I was agreeing with the video, and I like that the food looks really bad. It just the same way I would have made it, terrible, and so I just would end up my date and no, I said that my dates would always be laughing at me, which is true. And my dates would laugh at me and at me trying to cook, and then I'd just be like, fuck it, order pizza and fuck her in the pussy afterwards. And then someone, I don't know how they caught this, as they made a comment about, oh, you're just bragging and blah blah. Those that I find that people that brag about all the women they have would rather watch videos instead of go date or some shit like that. And you're like, you don't know anything, Akasan. I'm like, yeah. So it's this kind of shit like people like really think, and I've noticed like a lot of people in this zone now are the ones that never watched the weekly Wednesday What's Up. They haven't been, they never saw me with the kidney stone problems. They never saw any of they never watched any of the Japanese videos. Oh, that's another one, a good one. The boring. I've noticed, like, I saw another comment recently. I was saying something on Tyrone's channel, and some guy was like, you're the most boring reactor ever, Akasan. And then it was good though. The Red Dreaded Nation came through, or whoever, and like, man, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. This dude is honest, blah blah blah. And then I started thinking about that. I'm like, okay, who is this dude? And just coincidentally, I made a comment. I was replying to a comment on something else. I don't know. It was it was quite an older video. It was the Kevin Feige comment reboot, that one. I was like, somebody asked me if I was drunk in that video, which was funny. Those are funny to me. So I replied back, and I noticed it was that another guy. He said something like, oh, Tyrone is so much better. It was that same guy. He was like so mad, and I think I've noticed this about the reactions. Like, people feel betrayed or insulted, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But I sort of get this if I was a kid, if I were a teenager or whatever, because I vaguely remember this, is growing up, getting older, and realizing that not everybody had the same opinion as the company I was in. And that shit was really strange to, like, it was hard for me to process that people actually liked something that I hated. You know what it was? It was I remember specifically one of the best examples I've ever had of something where I thought everybody was going to be on the same page as me, as this movie fucking sucked. Was I remember watching Transformers 2, Fall of Dark, whatever the fuck that movie was called, and I remember that toward the end of the movie I was just like, this is the worst fucking movie I've ever seen. And I was just so shocked that this shit was like like something could be so poorly executed with storyline and okay. So that being said, in the Optimus Prime transforming into whatever the fuck that was, and I remember the end of the movie, and I was just like, God, that movie was bad. And walking away with the credits, and then I remember, I'll never forget this white kid, real young kid. This white kid stood up. He's like, oh, that was the greatest movie ever. And in my mind, I was just like, the fuck? Like, in my mind, I couldn't believe. And then after that, for the next weekend, that weekend or so, I just remember seeing how polarizing, how mixed the reviews on that movie. I was just like, how could people like this movie? And I was just so shocked. But the longer time went on, especially being a moderator of message boards and being part of the Dark Knight Rises community, moderating that over the years, it's shown me so much about how anal and how fan spazzy we all, this includes myself, how spasmic you can get about the fact that someone does not agree with your opinion, or someone actually enjoys something that you don't like, or reverse, right? And I think I've told you guys this story before about like one time I was like, I got so worked up about this one dude, one of my coworkers and shit, that he went like, he's a very negative person, and always talking always talking smack about how poor things are, but then ends up going to see the last Transformers movie, and I was just like, wait a second, like how the fuck are you gonna how the fuck are you gonna just talk all this? This is what makes things terrible. This is why studios keep on making shit movies, because they know fanboys bitch about things, complain about things, and then they're gonna still go see the goddamn movie, especially Transformers. And then the dude had the audacity to tell me that he still enjoyed it more than The Dark Knight Rises, and I'm like, okay, wait a second. Wait a second. And that was one of those things that really got me worked up. I'm like, wow. Okay, even if you didn't like The Dark Knight Rises, comparing The Dark Knight Rises to the Transformers. Yeah, I did get into this, guys, with you. If you go see my honest reaction to honest trailers and shit, oh my god. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to blog it down. Here's the good thing, though, about getting 20,000 subscribers. Damn, this one's going to be long. Sorry about it, guys. 20,000 subscribers is like it's giving more attention. Like, people are realizing, and most people are realizing, this isn't a react channel. I do reactions, but I was only doing reactions because I was just kind of bored. So no, like I just was kind of curious about it, and I was bored, and I just wanted to have some sort of, like, just like everything I'm doing on this channel, it's all a memento, or it's all a memory, it's all an online vlog, basically, for the time I'm spending here in Japan. That's the way it started. That's the way it's always been, right? When I moved to Japan, that's what it was. Just a way for me to remember everything, because otherwise I don't remember anything. You know, we're taking all these photos with our cameras, and we're taking all this photo and we're uploading it. Facebook is still good, but what happens if Facebook's not around, you know? What if we shift over all my pictures from MySpace and all that shit? You know, we're not categorizing things any specific way, any special way. And you know, that's why I thought YouTube would be good, because you know, all the pictures I take in Japan, it's just all on my computer, and I never look at them. I never go back and look at them because I don't print them up. I don't make photo albums or anything anymore. You know, we could have digital photo albums. In time, I bet you the technology is going to be like that, where there will be some form of a digital photo album. Like, you can just bring up, like, holographic style or whatever, you know, because I'm definitely not doing photo books, like getting certain stuff I print out, but most of it, nah. But anyways, that's what the YouTube thing was, because that's always, for as far as I can tell, it's always going to be there. Damn, could you imagine how many gigs I've uploaded at this point to download my entire channel? I used to save all the videos. I used to watch you know, back in the day, I used to really that's when I was only doing like 2 or 3 reactions a week. Not even that, maybe 1 reaction every 2 weeks or something like that. It was always just the bigger one. So one of my older subscribers mentioned that, is that I only used to come around for like bigger ones, like things that I was actually interested in as a fan. That's the ones that I would always do. And I sometimes miss that. I miss only like setting up to do that, because I used to just watch those videos over and over again. And now it's more of a business sort of thing, is, you know, taking more requests, not every request, but I'm definitely listening, because in a sense, the request as well helped me see what's going on with the rest of the world, specifically back home in America, what people are interested in, you know, discovering new things. Otherwise, without that, it's just Facebook, and Facebook has just become completely depressing to me. I might have mentioned this before, but after the Age of Ultron, after that Age of Ultron trip where I disabled Facebook for like a week or so, I know, about 3 or 4 days, after I disabled Facebook from checking it, like, I never really felt the need to. I always felt like going off the grid of Facebook, like I was gonna miss certain things, especially for the channel, for trailers, things like that. Some stuff, yes, I know, but now I have the request to let me know when trailers come out. it just stopped feeling important, and it actually made me sad. It still makes me sad when I go on Facebook certain times, see certain people doing certain things, see people posting about their pictures and their traveling and all this shit, where I'm in a spot where I don't fucking care. I really don't care where these motherfuckers are going, because most of these people on specifically on my Facebook are not important enough or influential upon my life enough to be like, you know, I want to see pictures of people's trips, of people that in my family, even then sometimes, of people I know where I'm still going to be able to talk with them about it or whatever. Like, you know, I have this one dude, my best friend, I have two best friends, and one of them lives in America, one lives out here. Those are the ones, like, the guy that lives out here, he's posting pictures of his kids. Those are the ones that I actually enjoy seeing. My best friend, if he, like, I talk to him every day, and he's actually asking me for advice on what kind of YouTube channel he can make on YouTube. And, you know, if he actually used Facebook and a lot and posted stuff, I would enjoy seeing those types of pictures of his lifestyle or whatever. But otherwise, it's just, you know, sometimes I like seeing what people are cooking, or if it's something different or something unique, but otherwise I just don't care, like, if you're at the club or whatever, unless it's funny, you know, or different. I don't really care, you know, about your pretty kuda or whatever, or your photos with this chick, that chick, or whatever. It's like, nah. Especially now because I'm so fucking focused on this, like what I'm trying to do. And you know, going back to this 20,000 subscriber thing, I told you guys a couple months ago on this weekly Wednesday what's up, and that's the positive point. I'm being very sporadic here today, and that's the point. Like, that's the thing I like about more subscribers, is the fact that one of my lowest rated sections, the weekly Wednesday what's up, is now crossing the 1,000 view line. You know, months ago, it was 6 months to like a year ago, you know, the weekly Wednesday what's up was only getting like 135 views, while everything else was like 6,000, 7,000, right? But now it's finally crossing. Like, I get excited when the weekly Wednesday what's up gets the 301 mark, because I was just like, I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, my least rated section is actually starting to pop up more and more. And, you know, I could probably talk for 50 fucking minutes right now. I'm not, but I could probably talk that long and people would still watch the whole, enough people would watch the whole thing. I know they like it. So best part is I don't have to worry about the monetization copyright issues. It's all me. Speaking of which, about an hour ago I got a weird message from YouTube. They need more verification on like that I own the intellectual property to my the email where I got a message from HBO. I made that video last night and I read it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the other one, Kung Fury, that one kind of makes sense, so I'll have to look at that one, like if they're and because I know for specifically because Kung Fury is 30 minutes long, and I couldn't really talk over a lot of the audio because there wasn't much to say, so I could see where that one probably got caught up in the mix. But I'm a little worried because they said if you keep on uploading videos that shouldn't be monetized, we're going to disable your monetization properties, abilities. I'm like, what the fuck? So with that being said, I'm gonna probably send that. I'm gonna ask Tyrone about that if he ever had a problem with that situation before. Ryan doesn't get back to me as quick as he should sometimes. Gator probably has not run into this problem because he doesn't upload as frequent as the rest of us. Yeah. What else? I thought there was, you know, so Mad Max. I think Mad Max, I forgot already. Mad Max, I think, comes out the 20th? Hold on, let's check real quick. I wanted to mention that really quickly because I haven't gone to see any movies or anything. And it's because there really hasn't been any movies out. I was gonna go see Chappies this weekend, because that movie just came out over here, but I checked Rotten Tomatoes. That shit is like 33%. Like, it's bad. It was. I looked at that. I was like, nope. Okay, no more. I guess we'll be waiting to rent that one. I'm not wasting my money on that shit. So I wrote it down. Mad Max. Mad Max, yeah, comes out the 20th. Oh, so damn. Still, it's a while from now, man. So, and then the Attack on Titan, the second part of the animated movie, Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan, that comes out on the 27th. Wrote it right there. 27th. I'm cool with that. It's a shame though because the 4DX they don't have 4DX for that particular feature yet, so I don't know what to do. I already bought, if you've seen my video on the Subaru Attack on Titan thing, I've already bought tickets for this, the reservation tickets, but I have not bought tickets. Did you guys see that light come on right now? Maybe not, because I just saw the lights came on over here, but always right in front of me. It's so fucking weird. I think someone disabled, to be honest, I think someone disabled the lights right in front of my apartment because it's easier for them to fish and shit if there's no light or whatever, but everywhere else there's like lights except right in front. God damn it. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I want to sit through it because all the second movie is just a recap. It's a recap of my friend had a better way to say it, but it's basically a recap of the episodes put together as a movie with maybe a little bit more footage or whatever. So I don't really know if I want to sit through that, especially all Japanese, no subtitles. And I don't know if I should hold on to that reservation ticket until a 4DX version of it comes out. Then after that, next month, Avengers comes out. I'll watch that again, obviously. I got the Manyuriken. I'll show you guys another time, but it's like a Ultron flashlight they gave me. And then after that, Attack on Titan on the August, the live action movie makes its way out finally, and of course I'll be watching that. Anything else? Not much. You know, I've been trying to cook. I bought some tempura mix to do tempura because but I've never done like deep fry whatever, and I thought about cooking, but I'd rather just focus on making videos or whatever. So I'll just wait till I get a lady friend to come over to help me with that shit, and then we'll fuck. Damn! Oh my god. Oh, maybe you guys can see it. Nah, I don't think you can, but there's like a fucking tree in the way. There's like, in this particular water area of mine, there's like lots of jumping fish. They jump really high, and like I saw, that was a huge fish that I saw just go jump really high. It caught me by surprise. Damn, every week I'm doing these weekly Wednesday What's-Ups. You guys get to see some nature at the same time. Yeah, you see all my laundry and shit. All my white shirts. Oh, I'm so basic and shit. White shirt. I'm so white collar and shit. It's all undershirt, basically. White shirt, white socks for my uniform. That's funny. I'm gonna wash my colors today, though. All right, guys, that's enough. Oh. Wait, maybe you'll see it this time. There you go. I hope you guys saw that. That was a smaller one, but still pretty significant. Go replay it and let me know if you saw the fish. I'll check too. Okay guys, that's enough for today. This 30 minutes, which means it's gonna take like a whole fucking hour and a half. I hope I can get this one up for you guys relatively soon. I might upload it directly from my phone. It seems to work a little bit faster. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe, any comments you want, all that. 20,000 subscribers. I gotta make another video about that. I appreciate it. The weekly Wednesday What's Up, that's growing. Everything is growing. People aren't just making requests on the weekly Wednesday What's Up anymore, reaction requests. People are actually listening to what I'm saying on the weekly Wednesday What's Up. It's by far my most enjoyable video. I can't wait. So 20,000 subscribers, 1,000 videos. The next milestone will probably be well, certainly like 40,000 subscribers, but I'm definitely looking forward to my 150th. Probably the 50th would be the most reasonable. The 50th weekly Wednesday What's Up. I've been doing them consistently now for quite some time. One of you guys, the subscribers, suggested it. Dude, Derek Rose looking, I don't know what his name was, but his real name, but he was using Derek Rose as his display picture, suggested I do a weekly sort of update type of thing, and I've been doing it ever since. So I'll have to check and see what number I'm at with the weekly Wednesday What's Up, because that'll definitely be pretty interesting. We would have to do it for what, 52 times, right? So 52 times would be the 1-year anniversary of the weekly Wednesday What's Up. Alright guys, peace out. Have a good night, day, whatever.
Oh, we gotta split the channel up like the Infinity Zone, the stones. I'm gonna put one on my head.